Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes here on my channel, but today is day 4 of our 12 days of Christmas or 12 more days of Noel series. That of course alludes to the fact that Noel means Christmas. My name is Noelle, but also I upload unboxing videos for you 365, so I decided to make my life difficult and do not only this 12 days series that will bring us into the new year, but of course also the Advent series, which I had going from December 1st through the 24th. By the way, today is the last day to take the multiple choice quiz. The top scorers on that quiz will be entered to win some little bundles that will have some of the items from the Advent boxes, maybe some of the items from these 12 days boxes as well. So it's meant to be fun, not stressful, but if you did happen to watch that series or caught that playlist or you want to binge it right now, I just wanted to thank you for watching during a very busy holiday season by sharing some of the goodies with all of you. So we are focusing on one of the boxes each day, and since there are 4 main boxes that we are looking at, that means each of the boxes I'll talk about in a little bit more depth 3 different times as we cycle through it for our 12 days. And today, day 4, we are finally on our BAMBLU box, which was one that I kind of added to the mix at the last minute. I saw that it was available. I had heard of the company. They really specialize in bamboo fabric sheets, things that help you sleep better, pajamas, but they have a lot of other stuff, and they had this 12 days of self-care box, which I thought was just perfect. It might still be available. A lot of these boxes are still available, and now they're going to be on sale because we've gotten through the holiday season. So if you are able to grab a hold of them, they're great value even before the discount. Go ahead and grab one if you can for yourself, because I just think we all deserve a little treat in the new year. Of course, I'll leave links for you, and if I have codes for any of the items or even the monthly subscriptions, if they happen to do a monthly subscription, it's all going to be there for you in the description box below. All right. So today is our BAMBLU box. So it just said 12 days of self-care. So it was a $200 box. Now I actually got it on sale for $120 because they actually did a 12 days of Christmas, like leading up to Christmas, which you guys know I am a stickler for that. Advent is actually the 24 days leading up to Christmas. It's 12 days of Christmas, start on Christmas and go through Epiphany, which is like the first week of January. But I feel like it's a missed marketing opportunity. All of these boxes, all of these companies should really be advertising the 12 days boxes as gifts to send or receive on Christmas to enjoy the week after, the 2 weeks after. So I don't know. I feel like it's a missed opportunity because now so many people are like, oh, well, it's too late for Advent, so you can't enjoy these boxes. I'm like, that's when they're supposed to be enjoyed. Anyway, so it was on sale for me for $120. The shipping to me here in California was about $16.50. I'm guessing if they still have it available, you guys, jump on it. So it does say this gift box is designed to be a self-care solution for you to enjoy one gift every day for the 12 days leading up to Christmas. So again, marketed as an Advent calendar, but I took it as a 12-day calendar or a 12-day box. So all it said was gifts could include items such as, and again, they specialize in bamboo sheets and like the fabric. Lotion, journal, shower steamers, bath bombs, ornament, candles, soap, bath salt, lip balm, room spray, ceramic mug, tea, hot chocolate, satin pillowcase, satin sleep cap, bamboo socks. So we've gotten a couple of those. Of course, we've gotten socks and a bath bomb, which you guys know are like not my favorite things to receive, even though I do really like the bamboo socks. They're very nice and a very pretty color. I'm hoping I don't get the ornament just because it is sort of like the end, although I'll have my tree up through Epiphany. But I was hoping for the shower steamers or the lotion, and I just thought it was a really good idea. So I'm going to show you real quick though. It did not come in the most exciting box. It was just in a plain brown box with their label tissue. I have some of the gifts are still inside, and they did hand wrap all of them. So, but really, I mean, they gave us a list of like 15 to 20 things, and there's no like product lists because I feel like they just wrapped a bunch of gifts and then threw like a bunch in there, but they do have individual product cards for each day. So just for the display that I like to do on the bed back here so you guys can see them, I just put it into like a little wood crate, but you can now kind of see how they wrapped it. Some of them came in these little boxes, you know, foldable boxes. Some of them came hand wrapped with stickers. A lot of them had bows. Some of them had the little jingly balls, not jingly, but little balls on them for decoration in a little satin bag. So I thought it was really nice that they took the time to do that. But again, not a ton of information about it. Speaking of jingly though, I'm hearing some jingling, so maybe we got an ornament, but very pretty. I love their very dark blue, like midnight blue wrapping paper. It's nice, good, thick wrapping paper. I love the really pretty navy satin bows and ribbons. And as you guys know, I am opening these boxes like, I mean, I do pre-tape these obviously, but I'm pretty much opening these in real time with you because I think it's fun. That's why I've really enjoyed this format. I don't know that I'll do, you know, the 12 days and the 24 days every year, but you guys seem to like it. So the views have dropped off a little bit, which is understandable considering it is the holiday season, but hopefully you guys catch the replay, watch the videos. It's a good playlist to just have on in the background. So here we got a little plain brown box. So that's kind of been the case every day. It's like been like I unwrap it and then we just have a plain box, and then I have to try to figure out how to get into said plain box. Let me see. Don't want to break anything. Ooh, we got another like two-parter, you guys, and I'm seeing matches, which is a good sign because we might have gotten a candle. So we've got the little card up here. It says, when you get a little tired of letting your light shine, have this candle do it for you instead. Be inspired and know that just like you, this candle can both defy and define any darkness. You know, I feel like maybe they had like 15 options, but they did have to print cards for each of these. So how sweet. It's nestled in some blue shred. They gave us a little bottle of some matches, of course, with blue tips, match heads. That's awesome. And then we got a hand-poured soy votive. It is 2 ounces. Another box, of course. And it is Lauren's Lavender Garden, so number 4. So we already got the pillow spray in lavender because, again, they're very focused on sleep because that is like a crucial component of self-care. So let's see what it looks like. Wow, so it's just like one of these tall ones. These are hard because like you really have to, I don't like to blow these out and then try to burn them again because when it gets farther down, it's harder to get enough air in there for it to burn really well. So these are for me like a single use one. It does say remove before lighting. It just says it's by mixture. So it's got that little tab on the top of it, but yep, smells like lavender, but I love the like glass jar. Very simple, very minimalist, perfect. So you do your like little pillow spray, you know, like kind of wind down, have some tea, put on your your bamboo pajamas. Oh gosh, you guys. So enjoy a nice soy votive. So that was pretty cool. All right, so another like kind of 2-part gift because we also got a 2-part gift from them with a nice foot lotion and sockies. So I thought that was cute, and the presentation also lovely. So that's what we got from BAMBLU. This is like I said, it was a last-minute decision to add that to kind of round out our boxes, and I've been really loving it. So, so I wanted to show you the My Trove box candle box, which was a great little gift box. It is in the marketplace, and there's 12 different votive candles that you can reuse after you've gone through it. But it's $69.95 is the value on it, but it might be discounted. We'll see. We'll see. I'll leave an affiliate link for you guys down below. If I have any, if I happen to have any coupons, I'll put it in there. So this is by Two's Company. I thought it was really nice. It does have like a nice magnetic closure. I haven't put the other candles back in. So you can see I'm missing the little topper for that one for, for this day. But it does have on these sides, it actually has the song, the 12 Days of Christmas. You guys know your 12 Days of Christmas. It's pretty tricky actually to remember it all. But once you get going, I feel like we're doing a 12 Days of Christmas with each of these boxes. I'd be really impressed if some of you can at the very end recite all of the items. So they did have the 3 different colors, which I think are great. I love the metallics, of course, and I love this deep red. And you can see there's little like flecks in it. It's almost like that like antique glass, so it really shines nicely. And of course you can put your own little tea lights in there after the fact. So it has nice foam, so it sits in there, so it's very sturdy and stable. So for day number 5, we got 5 golden rings. Oh wait, day number 4. We're on day number 4. I totally messed up, you guys. Day number 4, I had it in the 4 spot. I'm sorry. I had it in the 4 spot. Is Fraser Fir. Even better. So I love, because I was like, what does a golden ring smell like? Fraser Fir. It's got 4 calling birds, right? So we still had all the birds the first 4 days, right? So we have 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. All right, so I'm happy. So maybe we've got our 4 calling birds and they're sitting in a Fraser Fir. You guys know those are my favorite winter scents, so like juniper and fir and evergreen and all the foresty, wintry scents that smell like Christmas trees. Yeah, so that is nice. I'm gonna shake that off. Yeah, that's now I can smell it better. All right, so that is lovely, of course. Sorry to do the spoiler for the five golden rings, but I think you guys knew that already. So that's the one that everybody joins in on, right? All right, so that was our candle for today, and I just wanted to show you, like I said, that nice little gift box up close, but it's a gift for me. That was one of the things that I got in the holiday box from my Trove box. I was like, I'm keeping this. All right, let's move on to day number 4 of our 12 days of book club miss. I always want to say bookmas. So this was the long one. This is the longest one. They ranged in pages from 12 pages, that's the last one, I haven't gotten to that one yet, or up to this one, which was 31 pages. It started on page 61. It was called Between the Lines by Mackenzie Dollins, and I did like that they gave us a little author bio at the end, and a lot of these are like very young writers, like, and you can kind of tell, but they definitely have like a bookish side to it. A lot of the titles of these short stories, though, they're very like vague, like they're not like very evocative of the story itself, so it usually takes me a second to remember what it was about. So let's see. This one was about, oh, this was like a cute one. This was like very much like a rom-com. You could totally see it happening. It's like she's a professional skater and she doesn't want to really skate anymore, and she really wants to write, and then she like finds someone's manuscript in the locker room, and it's this mystery writer, and the whole time, like, the thing is with this one, it was very cute, but it was also very apparent to me who the mystery writer was. Really, there's only like 2 suspects. It was very apparent, like from page 2 of the story, and the whole time it's almost like the opposite of a horror movie where you're like, don't open that door. Like the whole time you're like, are you blind? Like, we all know who the mystery writer is. How are you not seeing this? And I was just like, this is not a good sign for a writer if you want to write any like thrillers or mysteries or like just basic plots. I'm like, if you can't see who this is, come on. But maybe that was the intention, for her to be like that blind and for us to all just be getting frustrated that she's not figuring it out, like very naive and not figuring it out. So it was on page 90, so we have our highlighted passage and our little printed sticky note in there, which I'll probably read maybe just a little bit more of it. Let's see. So Ivy is the skater. It says, a gasp stuck in Ivy's throat as she pulled away the paper and flipped the object over. Her eyes darted to Adler's quickly before refocusing on the object. Ivy was holding one of the most beautiful books she had ever seen. The binding was purple with streaks of gold. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think I didn't grab the book. Let me see. I can find it. Let me find it. It's right. Wow, I don't usually do that, but that's one of the fun things about me doing these continuous take videos, right? Ivy was holding one of the most beautiful books she had ever seen. The binding was purple with streaks of gold. As she was looking at it, Ivy's breath caught as she traced her finger over the names at the bottom of the cover. Ivy Civil and Adler Owens were printed on the bottom in gold lettering. Did you have this bound? Adler took a deep breath and nodded his head. I queried literary agents, he said hurriedly, checking her face for any sign of anger or worry. Instead, he was met with weariness. Literary agents? Why? She trailed off, unable to finish her sentence. Well, we all know why you would get a literary agent, right? So, all right, so day number 4, I think we might be on our second of the 4 books that are promised in the Once Upon a Book Club Miss box. Man, that is hard to remember to add the club in there. So yes, there are supposed to be 4 of them, and again, they did have adult and young adult options, although the other 8 gifts would all be the same. So it was a story about co-writing, so hopefully it is also a story about co-writing here. No, I thought for sure that the book that they included would be another co-written one, because they have featured a few co-written like romances, and that would have been like a good one to highlight for this particular story. Sweet romance, but maybe like she was just kind of not smart. But I thought she did a good job. The writer did a good job of like her internal monologue, basically. Okay. This is called One by One by Ruth Ware. It is a hardcover, which is nice. I think our first one was a paperback. It says, let's see, evoking the snowy seclusion of In a Dark, Dark Wood, the luxe environs of The Woman in Cabin 10, and the cutting-edge technology of The Turn of the Key, this highly anticipated 6th novel is the Agatha Christie of our time, at the top of her game. Well, that's the talking a big game there. It says, getting snowed in at a luxurious rustic ski chalet high in the French Alps doesn't sound like the worst problem in the world, especially when there's a breathtaking vista, a full-service chef and housekeeper, a cozy fire to keep you warm, and others to keep you company. Unless that company happens to be 8 co-workers, each with something to gain, something to lose, and something to hide. When the co-founder of Snoop, a trendy London-based tech startup, organizes a week-long trip for the team in the French Alps, it starts out as a corporate retreat like any other. PowerPoint presentations and strategy sessions broken up by mandatory bonding on the slopes. But as soon as one shareholder upends the agenda by pushing a lucrative but contentious buyout offer, tensions simmer and loyalties are tested. The storm brewing inside the chalet is no match for the one brewing outside, however, and a devastating avalanche leaves the group cut off from all access to the outside world. Even worse, one snooper hadn't made it back from the slopes when the avalanche hit. As each hour passes without any sign of rescue, panic mounts, the chalet grows colder, and the group dwindles further, one by one. So it sounds like a classic snowy chalet whodunit. Slowly they're all getting picked off. Sounds like a good one to me. I mean, it's definitely a trope we've seen before, but it sounds interesting. All right, so let's see what we got from YSM Designs this time. We have a little deer on here, and this time we have a silver star that says, bright and sparkly leaf studded with cubic zirconia stones. Wear it with the rope chain or snake chain when you want to add a little bling. All right, so we got the rope chain yesterday, I believe. We've gotten a nice red pendant, red crystal pendant. So then we have this little bundle in here. We got the really pretty snowflake chain and pendant, and today it looks like we've got a pendant by itself. Ooh, this is gorge, and this is like big enough to go on that rope chain, which was a little bit thicker and requires a little bit more of a pendant probably. So that is so pretty, you guys. Can you see the detail on it? So it does have gold edging. I'm trying to get that at an angle so you can really see the sparkle. It has a nice big hoop on it, like a nice big jump ring on it, so you can do like a thicker chain. Let me see if I can get that to show. But yeah, so really, really pretty. So it's kind of more textured on the front. It will be nice and flat on your skin on the back. You can kind of see, but that is stunning, stunning, stunning. So that is our leaf cubic zirconia, I think is what it said. Yeah. And I think large leaf cubic zirconia pendant. That is super duper pretty. I'm really loving this jewelry one, you guys. All right, and then finally from BIRDMOSS, we got, let's see, I pulled it out of the little wedge. It looks like we got some tea. We got 4 different teas from Plucked, which is a great tea company. We got Nordic Black. We got Blossom, which I don't know what that is, White Knight, and Nordic Green. Nordic Green, Nordic Black, Blossom, and White Knight. So they all came a little bit curled up because of course they had to fit into that little wedge. But let's see what it says. Flight of Teas. Experience 4 Nordic tea blends rooted in folklore and traditional herbalism. Nordic Green, it says fireweed hand-picked from wild meadows and forests of northern Europe. So love that. Where's my Nordic Green? And it says, that's this one. Nordic Black, it says slow fermented wild fireweed, characteristics similar to black tea. Blossom, it says blend of colorful and aromatic wildflower herbs, captures each and every sunny moment of northern summer. And then finally, White Knight. So White Knight is actually on the green one. It says evening tea blend of wild forest herbs, including raspberry leaves and peppermint. Now let's read our poem on the back, which is, I just love that we get this little snippet of poetry. This box is so special. Prescribed fire. Within the town walls, the fire tender peers into her blaze. She keeps it lively but curtailed. Once every 3 years, she lets it run on a mapped path. Months later, the passage blushes pink like a sunrise, and the foxes gather fireweed. All right, so it sounds like we're getting ready for some big event. We've walked into this mystical world. The passage is kind of closed behind us, and it sounds like we're here for an exciting event. So it's kind of it's building upon one another. 11 nights in BIRDMOSS, you guys. All right, so another great day, I thought. So we got our candle, which was lovely. I can't find it now, but we got our candle with the fur, which is, yes, in the Fraser fir. We got our nice candle from BAMBLU with the matches. From Once Upon a Book Club, we got our book that sounds great, one by one, just like we open our advent calendars and 12 days calendars. We got our 4 teas from BIRDMOSS. And then, of course, we got this gorgeous little leaf pendant from YSM Designs, which is probably my favorite today, although I'm pretty excited about the book and the candle. I don't know, I have a lot of favorites. You guys, what are your favorites? Let me know in the comments below if you appreciated this video. If you're loving this series, please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 5, actually 5 golden rings, and hopefully I'll see you in the unboxing this afternoon as well.